Hello, wrestling fans. Let's talk about what happened on Friday Night SmackDown. May the 1st, 2026, it all happens to be my mom's birthday. Um, Took her out for supper, give her some money in a birthday card so she gets what she wants. Got her a solar light set. She had a very good day, celebrating her 74th birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. Now on to wrestling. Cody Rhodes came out to open the show. His eye injury is cleared up. He's 100% ready to go, so he wants to fight someone tonight. And the challenge is accepted by Ricky States from NXT, the dancing gimmick guy. That's why AEW got rid of him, because the dancing gimmick didn't work for him. They teased and talked about how they knew each other for years. They wrestled on a different promotion, but they never said AEW. And Cody said, you want to go one-on-one tonight? You got it. But it's not on title. Ricky States didn't like that. But it's like, that's fine. I'll beat you, and then I'll get a title shot. You open the match, Charlotte Flair against JC Jade of Toxic Attraction 3.0. Before the match, Rhea Ripley offered her assistance to Charlotte and Alexa. Then we come out to ringside, even the numbers up 3-on-3. Alexa loved the idea. Charlotte, of course, has to steal the spotlight, has to always be on her. Doesn't want Rhea Ripley there to take the spotlight away from her. Says, we got this. And they hit her the ring. Rhea Ripley just stayed in the back, like, well, I offered. Alexa's like, I know you did, but it's Charlotte. I love that. JCJ took right to Charlotte from the get-go. Rammed her face into the turnbuckle hard. Cannonball in the corner. Stomped repeatedly in the corner. Running spin elbow in the corner. Charlotte fought back. Super kicked her out of the ring. Alexa ran over, stared down JC. That was cool. JC got back in the ring. And Kyrie distracted the referee, so Daisy Duke, Fallon Henry can snapmare Charlotte off the ropes. And that allowed JC Jade, Rodden super kicked her in the face, knocked her down, applied an STF submission, and Trish landed a sleeper hold. Charlotte got out of that by repeatedly getting up and slamming JC's back into the corner to break out the sleeper hold. Did the cartwheel into the clothesline, the slow, awful, god-awful chops. JCJ ended that with a throat chop. Clotheslined her down hard. Backed up and just ran and kicked her right in the back. That had to hurt. You can even hear the impact of that kick across Charlotte's back. Charlotte fought back, messed up on the top rope moonsault, barely touched Jason Jade. Went to super kicker as Jason Jade went for the spinning discus punch and just grazed her in the nick of time. Outside, after Charlotte had the figure eight on, and Fallon Henry reached in and raked Charlotte's eyes to break up the submission. The referee didn't see that because the referee was dealing with Reed, the other one out there. And Alexa went over and took down Fallon Henry. Reed took her down. Charlotte's watching what's happening on the outside, seeing a partner get taken down. Turn around, discus spin punch by JC Jade, your winner, JC Jade. I was excited for that win. Toxic Attraction 3.0 started beating up Charlotte. Alexa off the match. Rhea Ripley ran out, cleaned house. And Charlotte offered her hand. Shake. Rhea Ripley accepted it. And Nikki Dallas makes it official next week. 6-1 tag. So the number's now even. Cody Rhodes took on Ricky States. I'm like, this ain't the main event. That was interesting. Quick match. Ricky States went after the previous injured eye of Cody, like thumb to the eye, raked the eye, face slammed him down, hit a cool tornado DDT off the ropes. I did admit that was cool. Cody quickly had a Cody cutter off the ropes, went for crossroads, and he kind of lost his grip. And Ricky Stitch held onto his tights so Cody could reapply for crossroads. 1-3, your winner Cody Rhodes ended within a couple minutes. After the match, Gunther attacked Cody, put him in a sleeper hold. Referee stormed the ring, pulled Gunther off of Cody. Gunther picked up the title belt, held it up, then tossed it to the mat, and left the ring. So, if Jacob Fatu is going to Raw, even though he's still wrestling on SmackDown, does that mean Gunther is going to SmackDown now? They got to do a draft to fix all this fame up. Lately, they haven't been doing that, which I like. Now they're doing it again. And if they're going to put big names on one show or the other, don't have them on both shows again. Do a draft. It never happened last year. Let me know below the comments. Do you want to see a WWE draft and fix this up? So like Fatu goes to Raw permanently with Roman. Gunther could go back to SmackDown. Because honestly, Gunther was awesome on SmackDown. On Raw, they really didn't do nothing much with him. They gave him the world title, but he didn't hold it very long. On SmackDown, he made history as the longest running Intercontinental Champion. Broke the Honky Tonk Man's record in that, so he did a lot better on SmackDown, I say. Royce Keys just squashed Angel Garza. World's Strongest Slam, Spine Buster, that's it. Garza, only thing he got in was a couple rapid fire body shots. After the match, Royce Keys went backstage and found Jacob Fatu. They started talking about how they're friends, going on for 14, 15 years. Chatting, talking it up. And they're attacked by Solo and Tala Tonga. Tala Tonga ran in shoulder tackle Royce Keys through a table that was set up by a wall and sent Jacob Fatu into stuff. This was set up from a segment before that where Solo and Tala Tonga attacked Damian Priest and R-Truth and Faxium after the cool tag team title match. And Tala Tonga just chokeslammed all four of them. And then Solo said they'll come after Jacob Fatu when he arrived. And the Usos came out. They had words exchanged. And Solo said, Roman's not my tribal chief no more. I don't take orders from you guys to set up a main event tag. So let's talk about the tag team title match. R-Truth, Damian Priest defending against Faxium. This was set up backstage when Damian Priest skipped out a free title shot to him. Truth's like, dude, what are you doing, man? We can't just keep out giving out free title shots, dude. Damian Priest like, you've been doing it for weeks. R-Truth's, no, I haven't, dog. I don't know what you're talking about. And Damian Priest is so confused, that poor guy. They did a very good job keeping Faxium down on the mat. Hardy giving these guys any chance to do the high-flying speed maneuvers, like one after the other. R-Truth did an awesome suplex toss-up in the air into a whipper stunner on the Axion. So Damian Priest like, oh yeah, watch this. Picked up Nathan Frazier. Friggin' massive height on that sit-down chokeslam of Frazier. R-Truth got rocked by a jump-up drop kick by Axion. Nate Frazier, Axion started getting the speed going. Started doing like moves to the outside, through the ropes, over the ropes, repeatedly at 3 or 5 times in a row. Kept knocking down the tag champs, and then the champions quickly just shut that down. Truth hit all Cena's signature moves on Nathan Frazier. Damian Priest got in, grabbed both of them, and did a stereo flip over backdrops on them. Right hand punches, kept knocking them down. Big boost to the faces. Then Damian Priest hit the Razor's Edge on Axion for the 1-2-3. The champs retained the belts. That's when Solo and Tonga attacked them after that. Brie Bella, Paige, defended the women's tag team titles against the former champions, Last Legend, Nia Jax. Fast match, nothing very exciting happened. It was fast paced. It was over in like 4 minutes, roughly. Brie did awesome Brie mode, Nia Jax by the ropes. Paige just destroyed Last Legend with a strike combo, then a Paige turner. Lash had enough of that and just smoked Paige with right hand to lay her out big time. Nia Jax got in. Simone dropped Brie Bella. Brie and Paige double teamed Nia Jax with a cool jawbreaker, followed up by a top rope drop kick, knocking her out of the ring to the outside. Then quickly Nia Jax tags in, runs in, as Last Legend got taken down by Brie Bella from the Bella Buster. And she goes for the bonsai drop after she closed on Brie down. And Paige kicks her off the top rope. So Nia Jax lands in the corner, like stuck in the corner, like the Trio Roll style. Brie unhooked her, pinned her right quickly. I'm wondering, like, when Nia Jax got kicked off the top rope by Paige, if she wasn't supposed to get caught up in the corner, she was just supposed to fall flat down. Maybe that's why Brie kind of looked like, oh crap, what am I supposed to do? Then she quickly just untied her to pin her right quickly. Main event was the Usos against Solo and Tala Tonga. Very good match. Tala Tonga started off with Jay. Jay ran in, open hand palm strikes, super kicks. Jimmy tagged in, super kick, slaps across the face. All these moves are just not even phasing the big guy. The Tonga just tossed up Jimmy Samoa, dropped him big time on the way down, booted Jay right in the face as Jay ran off the ropes for that running spear. Solo tagged in, did those head bunts to Jay. Jimmy tagged in, came off the top rope, and Solo just planted him big time with the rock bottom. That was an awesome counter. Then they isolated Jimmy, worked on him for quite a bit. Jimmy got free after Tala Tonga ran, and his face was supposed to hit the ring post, but his hand, he put his hand up to stop it. Then he acted like he got hit anyways. That was kind of lame to see that. Jimmy tagged in Jay. Jay got in. Super kicks to Solo. Spear to Tala Tonga. Open hand palm strike combo to Tala Tonga. Other super kick to Solo. Jimmy got in. They super kicked Solo down. Double team super kick. Double team super kick to Tala Tonga. Double team clothesline him out of the ring. Suddenly, Jacob Fatu shows up. Samoa drops Tala Tonga through the announce table. Gets to the ring, applies that nerve hold, the Togan Death Grip, they're calling it, on Solo. And then just walk right past the Usos, just brush right past them. That was cool. Got on the mic and said, hey, your boy, tell Roman, he's going to get his butt handed to him at Backlash. And he left. What I find funny about that is on Raw, Jacob Fatu said he ain't waiting for Backlash. He wants to fight Roman next week on Raw. Then tonight, he says, tell Roman going to beat his butt at Backlash. I guess Roman doesn't want to fight Jacob Fatu next week on Raw. There you have it for matches. Some segments. Chuck Williams came out and to confront Sami Zayn, who had that gingerbread mascot outfit and just tore it up. What the heck was that crap? It was an awful segment. Just setting up a rematch for WrestleMania for the United States Championship at Backlash, which I like. But they didn't have to have that awful segment with the gingerbread mascot to set up for this match. And then now next week is the funeral of the gingerbread mascot outfit. Come on, seriously, what is this crap, right? Who is writing this stuff? Thinking that this is going to draw ratings for SmackDown. Come on, seriously. The Miz, Kit Wilson set a trap for you-know-who backstage, and the trap backfired and didn't work, and then they looked at the trap, and then, of course, it went off on the Miz and Kit Wilson. That reminded me of the time when Chavo Guerrero and Jamie Noble kept trying to get the Cruiserweight title away from Hornswoggle, and they kept setting traps backstage. They set a cardboard box and had Lucky Charms on the ground, and when Hornswoggle went over, the trap didn't work, but when Jamie Noble went over check on it, the box fell on them. There was other time where Jamie Noble had marbles outside the ring, and when he chased Hornswoggle around, Hornswoggle just ran over these marbles, never tripped once, but Jamie Noble kept tripping all the time. That's what this trap thing reminded me of. So later on tonight, you-know-who came out, throwing away the money that was in the briefcase that the trap didn't work on him. Miz and Kit Wilson came out. Miz pretended to leave Kit Wilson and join the other guy, and it was just a setup for them to attack him 2-on-1. So Nick Dollar says at Backlash you can have a tag match against him, but you have to find a partner. I hope it's not somebody like Mr. Orguana from the Triple A. That'd be awful if it's him. I just thought oh my god, because they're good friends outside WWE. I read online. If that's the case, oh my god, can you picture that? You-know-who, Mr. Orguana against Miz and Kit Wilson? It'd just be gimmick. It'd just be gimmick all match long. And then they show that Blake Marone from NXT is coming up. She just got to NXT this year, back in January. And here it is, May, and she's getting caught up to the main roster already. They must see a lot of potential in her already to bring her up from NXT. She's only been there for 5 months to the main roster already. That's got to be huge for her. Hopefully it doesn't backfire on her. I don't know. Is she ready for the main event spotlight? Or do you think she should stay on NXT for a few more months or other year? There you have it, folks. Now, those Stranger Things, the Chibai figures I've been collecting. I've been trying to get Max. That's the only one I needed. Now, they updated this. Instead of being in the bag, now they come in the box. And now you only get 6. I'm like, out of the 7. I'm like, okay. But, Robin, Steve, 11, Dustin, and Hopper, all are new looking. So they're different from the previous ones I collected. Max is the only one that stayed the same. So let's open these up. See if I finally get Max to... I guess where it can't complete the series now is to change the other ones up. So, let's see who's in the box. And the first one I got is... it's Steve in the ice cream shop. Get up. That's cool. Like from the previous series, Robin's wearing the same outfit, but this time it's Steve. And he doesn't look very happy wearing that, does he? Nope. Alright, so that's technically a new one. Let's see if I finally got Max. And I got a double. Right off the get-go, I got a double. Another Steve in the ice cream shop. Get up. Now, the way this display in the store is, like, it's set up, and these are stacked one on top of each other, like 3 tiers. So I just grab one from one tier and grab one from the other tier right below it. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just mixed it up. Instead of grabbing one from the top, one right underneath of it. Because I got 2 doubles. Try and get that Max. I'll be happy just to get her. Then I'm going to stop buying these, honestly. Just so that way I have the whole set realistically. I don't need other Dustin, other Hopper and that, and other Steve. I just want that Max. To know I finally completed the set originally. They also have, it's not like a Chibai figure. It's a bag clip for like a backpack or something like that. Stranger Things, but they're like plush, and I really didn't want to get those because they're like $10 each. Like, that's crazy. Like $10 just for a small thing like this, but it's made out of plush and it clips on like your backpack or something like that. I know Stranger Things is huge. The series ended. The anime show's on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet. But I ain't paying $10 each for one of those things. Can you blame me? There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.